So, your name is Dercolator.
It sure is.
Yeah, I've never...
So you get diorite and you get percolator and you smush them together like two juicy taters in a tater soup.
That's probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Hey, why are we digging a hole anyway?
Yeah, that's a good point. We don't know. Do you think it'll prove useful to have this experience in your future? Career goals and aspirations in mind, of course.
Yeah, no, probably not. If I'm being honest, not at all. No, not in any way. I mean, I've dug holes. I've dug holes before now. Like, I don't need some institutionalized system telling me how to dig holes, or enforcing a set imperfect cookie cut individual just pumping out of the off the factory line or whatever they call it, and they're all got a newfound talent and resentment, for digging holes and stuff
that would just be silly.
So silly.
So silly. Absolutely ridiculous.
Silly or not too silly?
Sillier than two taters smushed together in tater soup.
Silly!
What other silly things are there?
I mean, I'm not saying digging holes is a useless skill, but why construct society in such a way where your worth is determined at a young age based on something that you might not even use in later?
Shut up!
What'd you say? Silly!
Slept in the back of a ute last night. That was terrible.
Just so silly.
I'm not off to sleep.
It's just so silly, don't you think? Oh, whoops. Haha, that was silly.
Sillier than two taters not in tater soup.
Silly. Oh my god, what is that? Are you God?
No.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry, I just...
Tell me, you incompetent whelp! The space boy across from you. You must end him!
You know, I think setting such a competitive atmosphere probably isn't such a great idea. I mean, it has the potential to negatively impact mental health.
You think you can get away with being a collaborative hole digger? I say nay. The hole digging industry is a competitive one, and employers are looking for graduates with only the greatest hole digging credentials to their aim.
You want me to kill my good friend Dercolator just for some recognition in the digging business?
Yes.
Okay.
So what was that there shenanigagging about?
Listen, Dirk.
Listen, Dirk. There ain't no room on this planet for the both of us. Bonk.
And that's the end of the story. Now it's almost time for me to go, but before I do, I've got a little question for the kiddies at home. Do you think old Dercolator was forced into committing a violent and antisocial crime by a body of clueless, interfering and hole-digging nutjobs, or does the blame lay entirely with him, as he chose to bow to his society's possibly unethical ideology. Alright, that's enough from me. Bye now. Bye-bye. And make sure you stay tuned for Spicks and Specks coming up right after the break.
Whoops.